Hey, and we're back. Please thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. We got some stuff to get into, chill. Hi, Lady Mahogany. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe this video. I came back to give y'all, a double show today because this morning I had to kind of rush through the show. So thank y'all for being patient. Yes, I had an appointment to get to this morning. We made it on time, thank God. And I had to take a nap, child. I had to take a nap. I was tired. I came home, made me some breakfast. I had me some turkey bacon, and then I had a pepper and onion and cheese omelet. Okay. And that put me down, girl. Child, that just gave me the itis, right? So then I woke up like, I just want a good old cup of juice. You ever wake up and just want a good old cup of juice? Hey, James. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, James. Always one of my day ones, always supporting. I appreciate you. We on our path to 5K subs, so make sure y'all subscribing and liking this video to get me into the algorithm. So yeah, y'all, I just woke up like, I just want me a big old cup of juice. Yes, with some ice. I was like, I'm gonna just get me some orange juice, some OJ. Yes, yes, quench my thirst. Thumbs up this video. Yes, it was some stories that I wanted to get to. Hey, Booski. Hey, Say Hudson. Also, another day one. It's a few stories I wanted to get to that I couldn't get to this morning. Okay. Chris Brown Camp is speaking out. All right. As you all know, a documentary is coming out about his DV. I hope on the tail end of that, because fair exchange ain't no robbery, but I hope on the tail end of that they do one on Trey Songz, okay? Because his allegations and how many lawsuits he done settled and how many people he done DV'd and SA, I think he deserve a documentary. I think they coming after Chris because it's been more victims. Now, who knows? Are these victims telling the truth or not? Look, I'm here for the documentary, but his fans don't care. He still sold out his tickets for his concert. He sold something like 96 million tickets or something like that. Some crazy numbers. So it doesn't matter, and then the way he stalked Karuchi, she ended up getting a permanent restraining order, which I think it lasted for 5 years and stuff like that. And then he comes out with the dopest freestyle of the year, if you ask me. All about Quavo dating Karuchi. He wasn't here for it. He wasn't here for it. He's like, I don't care if that's my ex, you mine's forever. Chris said, I'm gonna stalk you forever. And then I was kind of confused because then I'm seeing reports that Quavo had a baby, and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought he was dating Karuchi. Child, Hollywood is weird, okay? So, I want to get some more into because I love Safaree and what he did and going to the Nicki Minaj concert. He's a part of her, no matter what. And I was here for, hey, grown woman, good afternoon, boo. I was here for him trolling Nicki. I love it. And he vlogged it and everything. Nicki got him kicked out of the concert and everything. But Safaree ain't come with no ill will. He really went to have a good time. And I just really feel like if he paid his money for his ticket and you moved on with your predator, felon, why are you so bothered? But a hit dog will holler, baby. I felt like she calling him clowns and stuff, but you had a reaction. And then you try to lap dance on your predator. Like that was a girl. Safaree would have been a better look. So I got Safaree whole vlog, his response to everything. I thought it was dope that he did it, and I ain't mad at it. Okay, you might as well get your clicks and views off of it. All right, Safaree, you keep on pushing on, brother. Because he went through a lot of humiliation after that breakup and stuff like that. And I say, way to redeem yourself. Way to redeem yourself. Seriously. Now, make sure you go get them kids because you know Erica Mena is coming. You know she coming. She gonna come with her deadbeat trolling. She gonna say you a deadbeat dad and you ain't there for your kids and all like that. So be prepared, Safaree. I want to get into RJ Hampton. He was exposed by his baby mother. He is an NBA player. Yeah. They exchanged some heated words or whatever. Yeah. Let me see. I think he plays for the 76ers. So I want to get into that whole debacle. And AT2 posted something interesting on his Instagram about Kathy Griffin, her supposedly exposing Jay-Z and Beyonce. I want to get into Choke No Joke telling the story. I always wanted to know the story behind him and Rockefeller because, you know, he was always like a cameraman and stuff like that. But allegedly, well, it came out of Choke mouth. Choke said that Jay-Z had him jumped. So we got that. Then we got some YSL news. Like 2 of the defendants was caught smuggling rugs in the facility. Okay? And another officer is caught up in this debacle. Okay? It has gotten fired. So please thumbs up the video. And then we're going to get into Judge Mathis fighting for his marriage. Okay? He is showing the world he's fighting for his marriage. Thumbs up the video, share the video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. We have a good old time over here at the Knotty Crew. Let me see who up in here. Grown woman. I watched that. Kathy avoided really talking about anything. Okay, I didn't see the whole thing. All right, cool. Right, St. Hudson Safaree wrote them songs for Nicki. I think it was because Nicki's a narcissist. I think it was her showing power. Like, this is my content, my place. I don't think she had to. I hope they gave him his money back. Like, if you put me out, reimburse my money. Lady Mahogany, St. Hudson, all my peeps up in here. James, yes. Love you all. I appreciate you all joining me. But I thought it was whack that Nicki put him out of the concert. He was not bothering nobody. He was having a good old time. So why were you so bothered? It's given she still love him. She still got love for him. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at Safaree for going to the concert. Sorry guys, and if we have time, because I'm just wondering if I even want to give DDG my energy, because now he's trying to exploit the breakup, and I ain't feeling that vibe with him. Not after he out here saying that Holly, she don't get good head. She do love him, and she need to stop stunting. She need to stop stunting. Now, she's on the second leg of her tour or whatever, and good for her, because the first leg, she was in debt. And her husband still owe that security officer in the UK money for the lawsuit. So she needed to do this second leg of the tour. Maybe she'll pay the money she owe. I'm just saying. She wasn't getting in all these legal problems when she was with Safaree. I know. That lap dances look weird. That lap dances look weird. Alright, so Safaree, let me see. Safaree decided to vlog the whole experience. Like, he planned it all out, and I think it was quite genius on his part to say, you know what? Let me go to this concert. Let me go to this concert. And I was like, you go ahead, boy. You go, boy. Thumbs up the video. Safaree is a hoot and a holler child, okay? Oh, and then Rich Homie Quan. Yeah, I've been meaning to talk about that, but they came out with the autopsy results. Hey, Crazy Boo! Oh, Great T said Safaree went to Nicki concert to make Erica mad. I know Erica men are coming soon. You know she don't want him to breathe for nothing. But yeah, here's when Nicki Minaj kicked Safaree out. I thought that was whack. The longer you stay with clowns, the longer it takes before you find your personality. Yeah, she kicked him out. Yup, she kicked him out. She kicked him out. And she thought she was embarrassing him by calling him a clown. But Nicki, you call everybody a clown. You called your little sister a clown. Everybody's a clown. Except you. Married to the predator. Married to the felon. Everybody's a clown. But I was here for it. But Safaree vlogged the whole thing. I was like, oh my God. He said, I'm going to get my clicks and my views. Okay. Jack City Troll, what's up? He was having a good time. He wasn't bothering nobody. I'm in the Jack City Troll, what's up? He was not bothering nobody. Leave Safaree alone. But a hit dog will holler. A hit dog will holler, baby. So Safaree, he planned it all out. From the vest, everything. He planned it all out. Hold on, let me see.
I heard rave reviews and I wanted to go and check out the tour. What the hell? Like, damn. This is the issue with black people and minorities. Y'all be trying to act like there gotta be an issue and a problem with.
It don't have to be no issue. It wasn't no big deal. So sorry, that was a little further. That was after he got kicked out. But here's the beginning when he decided to plan it all. And I was like, yo, he gonna get mad views on YouTube. He gonna get mad views on all his social media for this. And I ain't mad. Get your bag how you get it. Because you wrote most of them songs in the beginning. You produced most of them songs in the beginning. You helped make her who she is today. Whether she want to give you credit or not, Safaree said, I take my credit. Okay? You ain't got to give it to me. I take my credit. Here we go. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk for capturing this.
Today is October 6th, Sunday, and I'm gonna get right to it. You know, I've been hearing like great things, rave reviews about, you know, the Gag City tour, and I'm like, you know what? I should go. I should go to the Gag City tour and just enjoy it like everybody else. What the hell? Why do I gotta be left out? Why can't I go? I can go, I will go, and I'm gonna go. I don't think it would be right. I think I would be doing this world a disservice if I didn't wear something that is stuck with me for years. I did it once, and I'm gonna do it again. I remember I was doing something, and even till this day, people, I don't know, they think they're bullying me, but you're not. And I am gonna wear a jean vest to the Gag City tour.
Please, you want a jean vest.
Ladies and gentlemen, I presume to you the jean vest. It's a full circle moment right now. You got my heartbeat running
I love
away.
it.
Sit the fuck down, bitch. You in timeout.
I heard a mumbling. I heard a cackling. Are you scared? Shook? Panicking? Done. The London. The sun done. The London. Came up, but we still in the done. The London. Competition like this. Someone loves some. Yeah. Y'all want to be making fun of me talking about you didn't know I was roboting back then? You know.
You are over, you ain't in range of us. The 1111 angel numbers. Stashes and bird, me rain boom. Looking like every designer fake mule. Front row next to the who's who. Trying to build another Barbie doll schools.
So Safaree was genius. Good for him. Oh, and I saw it. Grape T, you said he filming the show. I think he got with Chaotic and decided to go in his own direction. I think what him and Chaotic are doing, that's the best thing he could do. Because how long could the Love and Hip Hop bag really last? Like, how many fake relationships could you get in? And Chaotic seems to be doing really, really well with his YouTube, even though he losing all his friends. That's a story for another day or whatever. But I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope. So Safaree, after he got kicked out, look, hold on. He did
City,
a
it was real. City, it was real.
he's crazy. Look, he bought merch, everything.
This is a big deal. I'm gonna get a sign. Boy, you got my heartbeat running away.
Sit the fuck down, bitch. You in timeout.
I heard a mumbling. I heard rave reviews, and I wanted to go and check out the tour. What the hell? Like, damn. This is the issue with black people and minorities. Y'all be trying to act like there gotta be an issue and a problem with everything. And when you get to a certain age in life, I know they say, oh yeah, grow up, mature. But when you get to a certain age in life, like you really have to put down the haterade.
Here goes the haterade, get your thirst quenched.
Put down the anger. It's like I'm too old to like be angry.
Right.
I really can't remember the last time I've been angry, and I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off, but it was. I'm proud.
I'm proud too.
I did it. I went, and that's it. The tickets were expensive. I heard rave reviews.
Okay, Safaree, good for you. You keep on pushing, boy. Okay. Cause you did look, what he proved is that he wrote some of them lyrics. And I said, why not? Okay, that was just like Dame Dash going to the Jay-Z concert. Okay. But why you were so bothered, Nicki? It's been years. Get over it. You just proved you an old bit ass. You an old bitter. And Safaree was still having a good time, girl. Despite what you tried to do, try to make fun of him, try to embarrass him. He didn't come there to embarrass you. He came there to celebrate you. What's so wrong about that? Mm-hmm. What's so wrong about that? All right. And so this is her and her predator after the concert. Oops. Mm-hmm. She a sugar mama for him. Okay. All right. Shout out to Safaree. He went on to post on his Twitter. And he's right. Why be angry? So he posted to his Twitter, and shout out to the Neighborhood Talks for capturing this. He said, I was by the bar at the concert when Roman's Revenge came on, and I dropped my drink, screamed, and ran back inside, screaming my lungs out, laughing my ass off. It all happened too fast, though nobody caught me at that part. I was so excited. I'm sorry. I'm not mad, guys. Sheesh. We all allowed to have fun. Okay, bye. Exactly. Exactly. He was a paying customer, Nikki. What's wrong? What's wrong? He was a paying customer. What's wrong with Safaree? You still in love with that man. Look, St. Hudson says she embarrassed because Kevin's slow. he can't even he can't even get her lunch order correct, let alone write something. He can't even look engaged during a performance. Child, act grown women don't try me. They were never his friends. He tried to put them on. If he's losing friends, they weren't really friends. Great TTV. It was planned for him, but she was stupid for not going with the flow. Right. I would have let it ride and had fun. Right. Good for him. I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I believe Safaree is feeling this show. Yeah, I think Safaree I think he done got with Chaotic, and he done showed them how to get the bag through like vlogging and YouTubing and stuff like that. So good for him. Because we all know Erica Mena is going after him for that child support. Child. Mm, mm, mm. So on the tail end of that, we get an update on Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj lawsuit. Okay, don't forget they still have a lawsuit. Shout out to the Jasmine brand for that. Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty six-figure segment to security guard who sued them for assault gross $20,000 in interest. Girl, you better get the paying for they garnish you. And let's not forget that Kenneth Barbary, right when Megan dropped her diss track, his, and Nicki was unhinged onto Twitter, Ken and Barbie dropped receipts that she had all sorts of liens on her tour and everything. So she was basically touring for free that first leg. She gonna try to make it seem like, oh, I'm the most requested, I'm the #1 in hip hop, and this and that, or whatever. In fact is, you need the money because your man can't work nowhere. Sugar mama. All right, let's get into this article. Nicki Minaj debt to a security guard who sued her and Kenneth Petty for assault has reportedly swelled more than $20,000. A recent report from In Touch claims that Thomas Weidemuller filed a new motion against the spouses, claiming they owe him an additional $22,752.72 in interest as they continue to evade payments on the settlement. If you recall, the plaintiff was awarded a $503,000 default judgment after alleging the rap star incited her husband to attack him during one of her shows in Germany back in 2019. As we recently covered, the plaintiff submitted a complaint against Minaj and Petty last month, urging the court to get involved as he still hadn't received any of the settlement money. It does not appear that Minaj or Petty have responded to any of the court motions at this time. So she may think it's overseas that they can avoid it, but girl, this is serious. He should have filed criminal charges too. I wonder. Ooh, and she giving away free tickets every day on the radio station in each child. She embarrassed because yeah, like, stop. I'm tired of Nicki trying to gaslight us like it's something that's not. Like, just like she tried to lie and say Kenny was railroaded when he clearly wasn't. You know, he shot himself in the foot in that interrogation, and his parents were present. Child. All the evidence was there. He kidnapped and raped that girl. At knife point. Thumbs up this video. Thumbs up the video. So, you know, Minaj, she tried to sit up here and convince us she all in love with that predator. Whatever. You don't gotta convince us. Don't nobody want him but you. Don't nobody want him but you, girl. Right. Why is her husband attacking anybody? That's what security is for. I agree, St. Hudson. I agree. She losing everywhere, child. She needs to blame herself for being stuck dumb for the pig. Yeah, she's an old dummy. She look fool. And she looked foolish up there giving him a lap dance. Look, on Safaree worst day, he looked better than that predator. Mm-hmm. 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 I know. And I thought I read somewhere, I hope it's not true, because like he must want to go on house arrest again, but I thought I read somewhere that he wanted to threaten him, but that could have been just a fluke. Somebody, some clickbait. Like, why? He didn't cause no harm. It's not like he came there to engage with Nicki, to be with Nicki. Nah. No. He got some good content. I think it was a genius marketing idea. Why not go to the Gag City tour if he filming content? It's genius. I think it's genius. And y'all know Safaree like to turn up. Go ahead. I say, go ahead, boy. Go on, go on. Go on to your yard, Safaree. Claim what's yours, brethren. I ain't mad at him, okay? Look, say what you want. Safaree has managed through all of that, the breakup with her. He has managed to keep himself relevant. Fake relationships and all. But you know Erica Mena is going to come out here soon and try to rain on his parade. She get on my fucking nerves. She do. Right. Why is he even here? Who with the baby? Who with Papa Bear? All right, so Judge Mathis is out here, which I'm shocked, trying to prove to us he is fighting for his marriage, okay? Shout out to the Neighborhood Talks for this, okay? So he was out with the grandbabies and his wife. Here we go.
We're having ice cream after school. Zara, mama, grandma, and granddad. Without you. Without Nora, she's in gymnastics. She's gonna miss it. Say bye-bye, sissy. Bye-bye, sissy. And bye-bye, everyone. Hey, where are you? We're having ice cream.
Mathis, how are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask...
I'm not good, rather. It's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
I'm not holding up very well. I would say to other men, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. You see how me at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends.
Cheating.
What happens, guys? Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and being...
Judge Mathis, how are you today?
I'm good. More of a priority, but as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road, doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship, or...
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that, though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm getting my wife back. How about that? Absolutely. I just wanted to eliminate all the rumors, too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelities. If you want to clear that up at all, you say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly.
Right.
More of a priority, but as you see.
Right, he ain't denied that it wasn't no infidelity or whatever. So that's Judge Mathis speaking to TMZ, okay? And so he wanted to show us that he's fighting for his marriage. He said Linda and I had ice cream today with granddaughter Zara. Nora was too busy for us. LOL. You know what? I wish them the best. They have a lot of years of marriage together, and if they can work on it and get past their issues, good for them. Black love all day. All right. I mean, they have so many years together. She left him for a reason, right? What is the judge in his hoochie daddy era? Oh my God, the delusion is amazing. Papa Bear is shooting dice in front of the bodega. The only behavior he can learn from his daddy. Child, Papa Bear still have a bottle. Lady Mahogany said, I don't know who more annoying, Judge Mathis or Judge Brown. Judge Brown. Judge Brown. Because he be saying some heinous things out his mouth. It's crazy. You know who else getting on my nerves, Naughty Crew? And I wasn't even planning on talking about him. Trick Daddy. He get on my nerves. Some people just don't belong on the internet and they just need to recognize it. Listen to what he was saying. Shout out to Live Bites.
Ride and dumb old washed up hoes get on my page worrying about what I post and be in my comment with negative comments. Man, well, I don't comment on your page because I don't follow you. I don't give a about what you post, who you post. I don't care about your lives, your reels, your dirty. I don't care because the nigga you in love with ain't circumcised. I don't get on your page. I would never know. Stay off of my page with your negative comment. Commented. I got daughters that age. Don't worry about your daughters. Worry about your daughters. Don't worry about me. Pussy. Worry about your daughter. Stay off my page. One hoe and say, this getting weird. No, hoe. It's weird that a 40-year-old hoe is using words like weird. That's not our word, hoe. That's not our word. Stop trying to be like these young kids and you don't want me to like a younger woman. That's a grown woman. Y'all need to worry about your motherfucking self. Go in your room. Go in your kids' room. Check under their mattress, under their bed. Go wipe all that piss behind your toilet seat. Go in there and wash them dirty dishes out your sink. Go do something positive. Stay out of my motherfucking comments and all my pictures and watching my page, and you don't even follow me. I clicked on you. Oh, don't even follow me. And one of them say, they could be your grandchildren. You ain't. I don't get on their page. They get on my page. They get on my page worrying about the daddy dollars. Worrying about the daddy dollars. Why you worrying about me?
Ciao. Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Trick, go get a checkup, bro. Your breathing, it sounded a little off. It sounded a little congested. Because I know I ain't checking for you. I ain't even worried about it. And that's all. That's that on that. All right, let's get into RJ Hampton being exposed by his baby mama in the days of cell phones, child. So RJ Hampton he plays for the 76ers, and it looks like him and his baby mama got into a heated argument. So he's under fire from the sports fans after shocking video shows ex-partner calling out his alleged physical abuse. Let me tell you something. I wish people would put the damn phones, like, record the information for the police, but call the goddamn police. Here we go. Let's get into it. Trigger warning. Hollywood, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked.
Talk to me, bitch. Please. Yeah, I don't care if you have me on recording. I could care less. I just don't want what I'm afraid of. That's what who you are. That's me, like, taking it. And then like fighting me off, and you go, oh my God, you used to be.
No, I wouldn't do. First of all, you have laid hands on me before, so you have.
Stupid shit.
I have pictures of it.
I know.
And text messages of it.
You have pictures of it right here?
Yeah, and you texted me.
Who the fuck is gonna care about that?
Who's gonna care? Who's gonna care?
Bro, there are bruises
You know, I don't want to get into that.
But they came from your hands.
Of course they did.
Okay.
He admitted. He said, of course they did.
Okay. Wow.
Halo, come back.
Wow. At the end of the day, if you like the fact that you can sit here and allow. No, because your child has been traveling since 5 a.m. He's been traveling since
Baby,
5
right
a.m.
there.
And you're sitting here making him look crazy to me because you're.
Fuck up talking to me, bitch. Please. Yeah, I don't care.
Hotel. I'm not playing victim. I'm saying
my house.
no.
You went to Miami and you were
First of all,
and your parents kept it.
Yeah, my parents. My mom is more of a parent to him than you have ever been.
Dead or alive. Shut up.
Can you get the hotel? Because I have to be here for
Bro,
45
you went
days.
to Miami and we're thought you get the hotel.
That's not the document that you signed, sir.
He is disrespectful.
I'm stranded in Oklahoma with no hotel, no car.
Hey, Veronica.
RJ literally snatched Halo off the ground, walked out, hopped in the car, and left. Didn't tell me where they were going, didn't tell me when they were back, didn't take any of his stuff. He's not allowed to do that. Just traveled, got up at 5 a.m., took a 13-month-old on the plane, just had to get off the phone with the police. And I had to describe what my child was wearing, my 13-month-old was wearing. Didn't make sure he had a pacifier, didn't make sure he had his lovey blankets or anything. Doesn't know what time he last ate, doesn't know what time he last slept. He's never had him for more than like 30 minutes. This just shows how little he cares about his child. So now I'm waiting for police to get here.
I'm glad she called the cops.
In Oklahoma with no hotel, no car. RJ literally snatched Halo off the ground. It is now 7:26 p.m. I've been sitting in the lobby since 2 p.m. and still no room. Halo's still not back. Don't know where he is. I hope he ate dinner. I hope poor thing's been up since 5 a.m. His bedtime was an hour ago. So I hope he is back soon because technically his visitation schedule that he's supposed to have access to the child, is from 8 to 8. So I would hope that he does at least abide by that part and bring him back by 8 p.m. So it is now 7:33 minutes, hopefully, and I will have my baby back. I genuinely really don't even know what to. I've never in my life experienced anything like this, and I pray that nobody else has to. So all I have to say is be careful who you have a baby with. Because sharing a child that you love with somebody who is literally a horrible person is not for the weak.
All right, I'm just glad she
33 minutes, hopefully.
It sounds like they have a court order in place. It sounds like very toxic on both sides. He sounds very abusive and things like that. Take it off the internet, honey. Because at the end of the day, if he loses his job, how are you going to support that child, right? Because you couldn't even afford to get a hotel room. Keep it private. Keep it private, I say. I don't, it's certain situations I just feel like does not belong on the internet. That's situations like this, especially when you have a young child involved. Please thumbs up the video, please like the video, share the video, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're getting into RJ Hampton. He plays for the 76ers, the NBA. Him and his baby mama got into it. But she's right. You should be careful who you have children with. Seriously, you need to vet people before creating children with them. That's why it's important to be married too. When you have kids, you need to really, really know a person, where they come from. All right. And to me, this is not the first situation. He probably was abusive towards her. And quite frankly, he doesn't like her. He called her a itch and everything. So like, he probably resent her because he just planned on this being a one night stand or whatever, and it turned out to be a lifelong commitment. But that's the other thing. On the other side, you could try to put the blame on the woman, but fellas, if you don't want kids, wrap it up. Seriously. If it's supposed to be a little night of fun, wrap it up. Seriously, the uterus wants to become pregnant. I hope fellas realize that. And then you get resentful towards the woman when she makes a decision to keep her child because it's her body. So you resent her for moving forward with the pregnancy when if you know you don't want children, wrap it up. It's as simple as that. Especially if you don't know the person. Wrap it up. Speaking of somebody that needed to wrap it up, and I just really feel like this mofo was trying to exploit the situation, let's get into DDG. Please thumbs up the video. It's dangerous for both sides, but to do that in front of that child, they're both irresponsible. They're both toxic. They're both messed up for doing that in front of the child. Neither one of y'all have any self-control. The baby doesn't need to see that. Toxic situation. Ooh. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Sorry. All right. Oh, I see what y'all saying about Trick Daddy. The lupus has his lungs flared up. Right. To me, he doesn't take good care of his health. He probably doesn't eat healthy or anything. Yes, use the police. That's a good idea, Lady Mahogany. They could use the police as an exchange spot since they can't get along. But, like, they have to put the child first. Chloe about finna go off. She is finna go off. St. Hudson said vasectomies are easy and cheap, but you buy bottles of Hennessy, right? Yes, that's why I said the gaslighting. Use the police department as a pickup and drop off spot. Exactly. Exactly. What triggered me the most is the fact that the baby was there. And he putting hands on her. It's messed up. Let's get into DDG, child. I'm just so over. Oh. DDG is getting on my nerves because he made this whole grandiose announcement that he was breaking up with Haley and stuff like that. And to me, I didn't feel the need. I didn't see the need for the announcement. I really didn't. Because they not married. They not married. So, like, I felt like we did not need to know this, you know? And I just really feel like he's exploiting the situation. And then, he has, he's been going off on, like, Joe Buttons and things like that. for saying like basically you weren't really even relevant until you got with Holly, and it's just like I look forward to not even speaking on you. But he's gonna continue to try to make himself relevant out of the situation, and I think it's really messed up the way he's treating her. And for him to go on a public forum and say, "Oh, she didn't give good head," I wouldn't want to give somebody head either that was cheating on me. I'm just saying. If you community peen, your peen ain't going in my mouth. Period. But this is tasting a little funny in the morning. DDG is lame. He is lame. He's part of the Blueface camp, so I'm not surprised. But he's definitely lame. He's lame for doing all of this, too. Trying to make himself relevant after the breakup. Let me tell you something. Haley, and I hope she realizes it, she was the clout in that situation. All right, she's the A-list celebrity, and she deserves better. But this is why it's important. And Jovi Beauty School, shout out to her. She talks about this all the time on her channel about dating people on your level. You know, you seen the same situation with Tia Mowry and Corey Hardrick. You know, where he had nothing, and she was everything in the beginning. So he's going to make the most out of the situation. So he's speaking on, number one, the back and forth between him and Joe Buttons. Here we go.
Like, yo, come on, man. That's what you tell yo,
I
people,
was in the car.
I'm that nigga.
No.
Pump it.
No. I don't know what label he was signed to. They had that bitch on the radio, but you know where they had it at the most?
Where?
The trampoline parks. That's the only place I know you from. Because I used to go to the trampoline parks and they used to play Pump It Up.
No.
Oh my God. And he got
a cheerleader song.
He
made a cheerleader song.
Pump,
like, come on,
pump it up.
Like, you be dancing to that motherfucker with what?
Pump it up. Nigga went gold in 20 years. 20 years? It took you 20 years to go gold?
Wait, what that mean?
To get a gold record, you got to sell 500,000 copies, right? Mind you, just to put it in perspective, I got 3 gold records and 1 double platinum. And I'm nowhere. This man is old enough to be my uncle, my pops. Like, this is an old man.
OG. He made the Pump It song. Like, yo, come on.
All right, look, and I don't like Joe Buttons like that. I do believe he a one-hit wonder. That's why I'll be like, why he got so much to say about the hip-hop world? Because, like, Joe, yeah. And it is facts. It took them about 30 years to go on Pump It Up or whatever. But what Joe was saying was correct. So he's trying to maximize on the situation. All right, so that's one part of the scenario. Please thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. So then he was recently on a podcast. And someone asked, wait, hold on. He's speaking on the same podcast. He's speaking, I think this is his podcast. He's speaking on people criticizing him, admin the split from Halle Berry. Here we go. Shout out to the Shade Room for capturing this clip.
Think that people just personally pick on me. That's really what it is. People like specifically pick on me because for a long time people feel like I didn't belong in like the industry or the music industry and this and that. That's what I feel like, especially me being with Halle. She's a superstar. She's the greatest ever. Being around her, I feel like it made a lot of people side-eye me because they had already had, you know, she's a princess. So they already had their mind set up about her and they look at me and I don't fit that image. But it's cool. It's a reason why she stayed with me. It's a reason why we had a child together. It's a reason why all of this happened. Like, me and Halle are forever family. Forever. I will Swiss cheese your granny. I don't care if she's 100. I will Swiss cheese your granny over Halle. And that's just what it is. That's called family. So, you know, I feel like people should keep that in their head
when they talk about us, you talking about our family. You need to relax.
Yeah, this is not like...
I'm not just no random like, yeah, I'm not just no random and I feel like y'all don't consider that at all. If I'm hurting, you know, that can be hurting my baby that you love so much. So I feel like a lot of people forget that, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like he a cloud chaser, like on some real, like he's a narcissist, like you said. Lady Mahogany feels like he trapped her. The world feels like she's too good for you. That's just the bottom line. Like you're kind of beneath her, and she could have gotten better. That's because you're a narcissist. The only thing about you're only about yourself. I feel like people only pick on me, right? DDG, we don't know you. We know Joe Button. I don't like Joe, but a broken clock is right twice. Exactly, Lady Mahogany. Look, Joe not my favorite, but I could agree with him on his point he made about this. I think the statement was probably something in her Disney contract since she was pregnant during promotion. She's probably still under contract for a while. Just think of Disney. Wow, okay. So then he had more to say, chill. He had more to say about the breakup. He was live. And I really think all of this is so he could promote this podcast and get popping again. I just don't trust him. That's what it is. Like, were you with her for the clout or were you with her because you truly, truly loved her? Seriously. So he's addressing people saying he only got with Helly to have a baby. All right. So shout out to.
Never looked at Hallie and was like, oh.
This is his nostalgia
I
moment.
never ever looked at Hallie and was like, oh, this is the Little Mermaid. I'm going to get with her because I want to have a baby with her and this and that. Just the baby stuff. Halo is just happened. It wasn't like it just happened. And then like I had a diabolical plan to have a baby with Hallie and get on. Never. What are you talking about?
Babies don't just happen.
I'm attracted to Hallie. We got together. We went on a great first date. We went on a great second date. We went on a great third date. Next thing you know, I've been staying at her house for 100 days. Every single day. She come to my house the next day. We sleeping together every single night. Boyfriend, girlfriend, boom, pop, Halo count. That's just how it be. I don't know why y'all think I had this diabolical plan, bro. Like, y'all really think I'm just some goofy.
You are goofy. Cause we all know how babies are made, right? Y'all leave it in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I just think he's getting a lot of hate because it's kind of like if Jay-Z and Beyonce break up. Jay-Z gonna be the most hated man in America. But trust. How could you break our girl's heart? How could you treat the queen bee like that? It didn't just happen. Right, exactly. It didn't just happen. It didn't just happen. I don't believe it. Like, everybody know how babies are made. Okay, point blank period. You know what? At the end of the day, I hope Holly is doing well. It's all these stories coming out talking about she dating somebody else. As she should. And I hope she learned for this and choose better and take her time. Go slow. See, stuff that happen fast and crash and burn fast, you know. And you could tell kind of towards the end he was just there because of the baby, not necessarily because he wanted to be with her. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, child. It is what it is. I wish him the best. And I just wish he stopped talking about it. I just wish he stopped talking about it because the world will move on when you move on. Right. Double up. Right. She should have. She should have. People need to have responsible SEX out here. They really need to. Side note, I got a couple of things I wanted to slide in there. So Morris Chestnut, he must have a new project coming out. Cause Morris Chestnut, you know, he on my list of chocolate lovers in my head. He is so fine. He's so fine. And I love the way he protect his family, his wife, and everything. And he stay out of mainstream media. Only time you hear from Morris Chestnut is when he have a project coming out. A movie, a TV show, or something. And who is this? Whose show is this? Shout out to
Things.
Oh, the Sherry Shepard. He sat down on the Sherry Shepard show. And shout out to Neor Online Org for this footage. He said people always mistaking him for Charlemagne the God. I don't mistake you for that Chester. I'm never confused. I'm never confused. I know Morris Chestnut, bald head, chocolate fine self from a mile away. I would never mistake him for Charlemagne the God. Y'all let me know in the comments. Let's hear what he have to say. Hold on. I was like, oh hell no. Not my chocolate lover in my head. No.
Thinks that people are mistaking him for you. Charlemagne the God posted this video on his Instagram pretending to be you. What do you think? Did Charlemagne said that was him?
You know, I'm telling you,
The God thinks that people are mistaking him.
I was at a valet at a hotel. One of the valet guys said, "Hey, Charlemagne." So, you know.
Really?
It did happen.
Okay, well, I don't believe it. And Charlemagne, if you don't stop wasting my time posting these.
Thank you.
Charlemagne.
I was at a valet.
Thank you. Do Morris Chestnut fine chocolatey self look like Charlemagne? No. No. Never. Never. Hey, Queen. Skip the midterm. She should have practiced version. I was like, not my chocolate love in my head, because he is a married man, but he is fine. Fine. Morris Chestnut could be in a corny show. I'm gonna sit there and watch it. He was at the Diddy parties. Not on God's green earth. Who is at the Diddy party? Charlemagne or Morris Chestnut? Morris Chestnut seemed to be all about his family. Here's another story. Eazy-E's daughter, she recreated an iconic studio photo with his newborn grandson, who was born on the exact same day as Eazy-E. I thought this was dope, but she probably planned it like this. Girl, child, people be wanting attention. Oh wait, is this? Nah. So I thought this was dope. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. So that's the newborn baby, and she replicated her father. He looked like him. He's a cute little baby. Cute little baby. So she's trying to keep her father's memory alive. She lost her dad like at a really young age. So I'm sure it's hard for her. All right. Did y'all hear about Swiss Beats? Right. That's the dude who doesn't like the youngest daughter. It's all types of riffs there. I thought his son was pretty cool. The one that played on Growing Up Hip Hop. I thought he was pretty dope. Did y'all hear about Swiss Beats? Child. Swiss Beats sued for allegedly accepting over $7 million in embezzlement funds. I was like, what? So famed producer Swiss Beats has been sued for allegedly receiving several millions in illegal funds. Court documents obtained by Hip Hop DX states that the musician, real name Kasim Da'al-Deem, 46, and his businesses are accused of being involved in the multi-billion-dollar 1MDB scandal that nearly sent Kamora Lee Simmons' estranged husband, well, I heard that ain't really her husband, Tim Lesnar, to prison. Okay. So if you recall, the case alleged that two foreign businessmen named J. Holo and Eric Tan stole billions from various institutions as part of one of the largest embezzlement schemes in history. A new lawsuit filed against Switch earlier this month claims that he too was linked to the scandal and allegedly pocketed over $7 million from the two. An excerpt from the complaint read, as the 1MDB fraud was underway, J. Holo became a well-known figure in the Hollywood scene and developed a reputation as a businessman with deep pockets and a penchant for hosting lavish star-studded parties and group vacations. Sound like some freak-off stuff going on here to me. So throughout the early 2010, Lowe befriended many U.S. celebrities, including Dean and his wife, Alicia Keys. So between September 21st of 2012 and September 4th of 2014, J-Ho and Eric Tan caused the debtors to transfer $7,300,000 to defendants. And during that same time period, the debtors did not receive any money back from the defendant and any other considerations from the defendants in exchange for the fraudulent transfer. Consequently, a net amount of $7.3 million was conveyed from the debtors to the defendants. The suit went on to add that Alson Chance of Alson Chance Holdings Limited gave $1.5 million to Swiss Beach Production, Inc. in September of 2012, and payments of $1 million and $800,000 was sent in October of 2012. Affinity sent $800,000 to Swiss Beats Monza Studios in November of 2013 and $1 million in December of 2013. Swiss Beats received $500,000 in June of 2014 and $300,000 in July of 2014 and $1.4 million in September of 2014. The plaintiffs are reportedly suing $3.3 million in damages from Swiss Beats Productions and $2 million from the producer himself, $1.8 million from Monza Studios, and requested attorney fees and other court costs to be covered. Well, this sounds like a whole hot mess that Swiss Beats done got himself into. Something clean in the water, but I'll keep my eye on the story to see if any developments. I wonder if Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys went into it thinking like it was like an investment where like they were investing money where their money would grow. Who knows? Who knows? But it sounds like a hot mess. All right, let's get with YSL, child. YSL. So it looks like Young Thug's co-defendants, they get busted in a $4,000. They get busted in $4,000 for selling contraband to other inmates in the correction facility. And the officer in connection was involved, got arrested. So shout out to what's this? Always Watching TV for this footage. Here we go. So he's currently a defendant sitting on trial right now with Young Thug.
Behavior back in May. In the surveillance video recorded back in July, investigators say Bailey is seen escorting 2 inmates into a restricted area of the jail, one of whom has been blurred because of his cooperation. The other inmate has been identified as Marquavius Huey, who's one of the 6 defendants currently standing trial in the YSL Rico gang case. Court records accused Huey's mother and brother of paying Bailey a combined $1,500 to help him sell contraband to other inmates.
Okay? I keep telling y'all, shit ain't clean in the water in Fulton County. It's a lot of corruption, okay? Hey, Chantel. So, in connection with that, shout out to Baller Alert. Fulton County jail officer arrested accused of taking $17,000 in bribes to deliver contraband to YSL members. Ciao.
Alleged criminal behavior back in May. In the surveillance video recorded back in July, investigators say Bailey is seen escorting 2 inmates in.
And here is the officer that was involved. Ciao. She was arrested. So, and this is probably like the 4th one that they got. I reported on 3 others. All right. So former Fulton County Detention Officer Carmen Bailey, 31, was arrested for taking $17,000 in bribe to deliver contraband, including pills, to the inmates. She faces multiple charges, including violation of oath, robbery, and providing inmates with unauthorized items. An arrest affidavit also accused Bailey of allowing investigators to search her phone, which revealed that she took bribes from the mother and sister of Marcavius Huey, one of the 6 defendants currently standing trial in the YSL RICO case against hip-hop superstar Young Thug. Child, it's just getting worse and worse down there. Okay, it's a lot of corruption. I also reported on, Fulton County, they had hired, because they were short-staffed, they had hired a third-party, security company to come in and assist with staffing on the COs. And that's the service that the other, I think it was 3 or 4 officers, they were arrested under. Well, then that service came forward and said Fulton County has not paid them in over a year. So they had to end their contract. Check out my old videos. It was a whole press conference about it or whatever. They talked about the email communication and the exchange for them in regards to them trying to collect funds. So something ain't clean in the water in Fulton County. It really isn't. It really isn't. It's a lot. I feel like it's a lot of corruption here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this. But the trial is never ending, child. I just kind of wait. I don't even watch all day because it's so annoying to watch that trial. I just wait for what's his name? Cuff Boy. And what's the other content creator? I can't think of him off the top of my head. I just wait for them to edit it down, and then I watch it in the evening. Because I don't be having no patience. Oh, they're into the art world. Yes, they are, saying her. So you talk about Swiss Beats. She said they're into the art world too. And dealing out has been known to be money laundering favorites. Wow. Yeah, all the Eazy-E kids do look like him. Except the youngest daughter. Oh, Lady Mahogany said, Dear Swiss, please return the money ASAP. Child. Something ain't clean in the water in Fulton County. I'm just saying, they just chipping away at little pieces of the puzzle here, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of corruption going on. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. Alright, so Choke No Joke. He been doing a lot of interviewing, but on his channel, he drags the life out of Jay-Z. And I always wonder, what the gripe was. And I never had time to go back and look at his old videos to figure out the story. But he was around Rockefeller before and after the breakup. So he deems himself as a hip-hop historian. Well, he was on a podcast, and now he is telling the story behind him and Jay-Z, and allegedly, well, according to Choke No Joke, Jay-Z jumped him. I wonder if Dame Dash going to piggyback off of him and confirm this story. Here we go. Listen, shout out to Change the Game TV for this information. Here we go.
By Jay-Z's people, that real, or
hold on, let me start.
This thing about you getting beat up by Jay-Z's people, that real, or people making stuff up?
No, that's real. Dave takes me to a Jay concert to film it, and Jay's wondering, yo, who's this dude? He sends his little man over. Jay's like, yo, I don't care. Get that tape. So they jumped me to get the footage, to get the tape. Long story short, I went and approached Dame after I got out the hospital. He told me it was Jay that did it. Then Jay, manager John Manelli, negotiated between me and Jay. And Jay gave me a check. I kept my job at Rockefeller. I let it go because for me to get millions, which I should have did, and, me still being in the street mentality, I didn't want to press charges on Jay-Z because I was worried about everybody calling me a snitch.
Right.
dumb. I was in the world of business. We wasn't selling drugs together. We wasn't partners. I wouldn't have been snitching on him.
Wow. I wonder what was on that tape where he felt the need to jump him to get it back. That is whack as hell. That's corny. That's corny. Let me know what y'all think about that. But I just thought that was corny. I didn't think they would say anything. That means telling some of his truth. Yeah, he's singing like a canary now, child. Look, Jay, he kept him quiet all these years, but him stopping the sale of the Rockefeller shares and stuff like that, I feel like Dame is like, now I'm telling everything. You want to block my bag? I ain't tried to block your bag in all these years, and now you know I need the money. You a billionaire. Like, it was corny. Just like this was corny. Him. What was on that tape that Choke had that you had to jump him for it? I got some questions. I might send Choke some messages. Like, what was on that tape, Choke? What was on that tape? That's just more proof that he been dirty all along. I missed the beginning. Who kids are we talking about? We was talking about Eazy-E kids. You did DDG. All right. Let me see. AT2. I think he caught some tea. Let me see. Please thumbs up the video. He caught a clip of Kathy Griffin speaking on what you call it? Jay-Z and Beyonce. Here we go. Shout out to 82 for this footage.
Griffin trying to tell us that Beyonce is on these Diddy freak-off tapes. Man, go ahead and listen to this Kathy Griffin conspiracy theory.
Hi, you guys. It's Kathy Griffin. I'm back again. Okay, so I'm still in the Diddy rabbit hole. Don't worry. But I just want to tell you something that I thought was interesting. So now that I'm 63, single and sexy, I go out like more than I've ever gone out in my life. And so I have a friend who works at Santa Anita racetrack, and I've been to the races a few times. And it's just out of my lane, and it's wild, and it's fun, and they take very care of the horses, I promise. So I went on Sunday because they had this thing called the California Crown. And it was like so star-studded. Like I was firmly on the D list, don't worry. But this is what Billboard magazine says, the celebrities in attendance. Jay-Z, Cher, Sharon Stone, Kathy Griffin, Mario Lopez, Jesse Metcalfe, Corey Gamble.
Why Corey Gamble was
Beyonce.
there?
Okay, I'm back to my tuna melt. Okay. I'm not gonna say Beyonce's involved.
But you said it.
I'm admitting I'm terrified there's a video of Beyonce. Like, I'm terrified they drugged her back in the day or something. Because remember, when Destiny's Child started, she was a freaking teenager. And I just thought it was interesting that Jay-Z, who the rumors are that he's the next big one, which is almost unfathomable, right? Well, it's actually completely unfathomable. But if that were the case, now I'm just spitballing here. I know nothing. I just said my name is.
Why are you saying anything?
There. No, but first of all, I just think showing up at a horse race, which is kind of a chic event, but also a family event, I'm just saying people are they're very named, and there's very speculated on. Now look, people are also saying stupid shit like Oprah. Like, oh, Oprah is the top of the pyramid of Diddy. No, Use your head, people.
It's quite funny how you gave Oprah the benefit of the doubt.
I'm just fearful
I
that
agree.
Beyonce, who has been famous for a very long time, I am fearful that she is one of the victims. That's what I'm fearful of. And I thought it was interesting that, like I said, Jay-Z was like at a horse race when he's supposedly the next big name. Like, unless, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm on a different TikTok.
You are wrong.
You guys are. But, I couldn't find a picture of Beyonce and Jay-Z together.
That's funny, Kathy, because Jay-Z and Beyonce were actually there.
I feel like if
they were there. They posted pictures. It was a nice photo shoot. I don't think it's strange for them to be at a horse race. I really feel like she is reaching at this point and speculating based on what? Nothing. I think she's trying to be relevant. Like, I don't like what she just did here. To imply that she's on the tape, to imply that she's been... I can't with her. And that's why you're still D-list. That's why you still D-list. I don't like this. I don't like that she did this. I think it's whack as hell. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. They were there. They were at the horse race. I don't know. Did I capture the pictures of it? It was a nice photo shoot. She had on a dope outfit. Had a nice, like, suit. People just trying to make up anything. I'm sure y'all seen it circulating. All right. We're going to move on because I don't even like that she did that. That's just not cool to me. That's just not cool to me. All right. Shout out to the Jasmine brand for the next information. We're going to get into Lord Jamar. He's a hip-hop historian from the music game. He claims that Diddy was fired from Uptown Records due to being caught in a precarious act with another man. It was to my knowledge that he was fired because of the college stampede incident at the New York College when 9 people lost their lives. Because they felt like he was at risk at that point. Like, and they came down on L.A. Reid. That was my recollection, the reason why he was fired. He was fired after that college stampede incident. I'm going to entertain this briefly, but I feel like a lot of these people are just like reaching at this point and trolling. So Lord Jamal and back with bold claims about Diddy's early days in the music industry. In a recent interview on The Art of Dialogue, the rapper claimed that Diddy was fired from his position as an A&R at Uptown Records in the 1990s. Not because of his ambition, as Diddy has previously stated, but due to his sexuality. I find that hard to believe when L.A. Reid was his boyfriend. Allegedly. I'm just saying. Or Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell was his boyfriend. Jamar alleged he got caught in precarious acts doing something real baby oilish in the office, hitting at an incident involving another man, although he didn't name the alleged accomplice. Like, if y'all not going to name names, stop telling the stories. Although he didn't name the alleged accomplice, George Jamar suggested that Diddy is part of a so-called gay mafia within the industry, saying he's one of the heads of the family. Diddy has previously addressed his 1993 termination from Uptown Records, stating in a 2006 interview with Oprah Winfrey, "I was very passionate and I didn't understand protocol or workplace politics, so I got fired because there can't be 2 kings in one castle." His exit from the company ultimately paved the way for the creation of Bad Boy Records. The timing of these allegations comes as Diddy remains in custody at Brooklyn Detention Center. Yeah, everybody got a story now, and it's really getting annoying. It's really getting annoying. Because they have footage of Andre Harrell, like, after that whole college stampede incident, because there was a lot of big wigs that was because Uptown Records wasn't really owned by Andre Harrell. He had investors, and when that college stampede happened, it pissed off the investors, especially because people lost their lives. So ultimately, he had to let him go. But then they turned around and got Clive Davis and all these people to invest in Bad Boy, and that's how he ended up with Bad Boy. I really feel like people are just making up stories at this point. All right, Rockstar is commenting on the Chris Brown documentary. He's a longtime friend of Chris Brown. Let's hear what he has to say. Here we go. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talks for this.
Him being in the industry this long and still, getting that kind of hate for something he did back when he was young.
Yeah, when people was drinking Similac. I don't understand. For me, I've done 5 albums with him. You know what I mean? A lot of hit records. We got a lot of big records together. And he's probably one of the nicest, coolest dudes. That's like one of my closest friends.
They just announced the other day that they are actually doing a docuseries or a documentary on Chris Brown and people on Chris Brown abusing, different people, and they're gonna have people speak out against him. And I want to know what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, man,
I don't heard about that.
No, I mean, I heard about I just realized that the documentary wasn't a positive documentary.
Mm-hmm.
So for somebody to be taking their time to try and put salt in his game is I'm lost. Like, what? Why are we're trying to go find victims now? I think that's unbelievable. That's literally taking somebody who has, obviously one of our most successful creatives worldwide, one of the biggest artists in the world, and just trying to do everything you can to bring him down. I mean, you can't stop the music, you can't stop the talent. You know what I'm saying? He's doing round off backflips, landing on one toe. I mean, he's a family man. He's got. It's just like what? Why are we still talking about craziness? Now it's new victim. Man, listen, man. It's just like at some point in time, people are gonna have to really get lives and do something that matters, because this is crazy. They definitely should cease and assist whatever's going on. I mean, people are just trying to bring him down. This is crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, as him having that type of pressure, like, dang, you guys are just still aiming at me. I don't even know where he is mentally, but I'm going to check on him. I'm going to tap in with him. At the end of the day, for somebody to not want to work with Michael or not want to work with Chris or not want to work with Prince because of whatever is in somebody's head, I think it's out of control. I think it's out of pocket. And he's talented, man. Let him live. Let him do his thing. Like, can we start supporting people? I mean, he's going to just target and I think it's crazy, bro. Now he's a victim. Everybody's a victim. Now he's the victim. So now we're victimizing him. It's just out of pocket.
Look, how I feel about this situation, and I may have an unpopular opinion. Chris Brown is so talented. I'm a big fan of his artistry. I am. I think he's one of the best in the business. But he has a bad attitude. He has poor conflict resolution. He does not have healthy conflict resolution. And as bad as people want to forgive him and forget about the Rihanna situation, it keeps being more and more incidents that come about through the years, right? Where we can't forget about it or whatever. And then you have people like Rockstar, who kind of take up for him. And here recently in the last year, remember Usher's birthday party? He came back with a bloody nose. There's no proof of that. At his concert, it was a brawl. I don't think Chris was involved. Well, he's being sued. Was involved, but his entourage, there was a brawl with some fans in the entourage, right? Another DV situation or whatever. After Rihanna was Karrueche Tran, she ultimately had to get a restraining order for 5 years on him because he would not stop stalking her or whatever. He would not leave her alone or whatever. That is not okay. The way he loves is unhealthy. And And then here recently, Quavo was rumored to be dating Karrueche, and Chris Brown dropped a whole diss track. Although it was dope, it was creepy. Like, cause you talking years later, you still have feelings for this girl. Like, why does it matter? You know what I mean? So like his emotional growth, which I think is because of the drugs and stuff like that, and his association with Diddy or whatever, it's stunted. And then there's a lot of SA allegations because why? He was hanging out at the Diddy mansion in Miami a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you can't move on. Now, do I think it's fair that they do this whole big documentary? Like, what are they trying to do as a result of this? Like, if he committed criminal acts, people need to press charges. Not only sue, but they need to press charges and hold him accountable in the eyes of the law. I just think I don't know. Do y'all think it's fair that they creating a whole documentary on him? And I feel like if they do one on him, they need to do one on Trey Songz as well. Because he got a ton of cases. Another one. He part of the Diddler camp. Do a docu on all. You know what I mean? I just think it's something calculated about them doing this documentary on Chris Brown. Look, he's been blackballed for years and he still managed to make money. With Christopher Williams, who knows? But Christopher Williams came out and denied that. Like, I'm just tired of people running their mouths about what happened back in the day with no proof. I'm sick and tired of it. Yeah, Lady Mahogany said, I don't understand why, because we have other people that have done worse. Do a docu on all. I feel like they need to do one on Trey Songz. Yeah, scandalous stuff, like letting underage girls go on backstage and other things. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all believe with Rockstar. It's just like, I feel like they trying to crucify him. And I feel like, a lot of these situations are settled in civilly instead of criminally. And that's why there's more victims. And this is what I say to that. I don't know. Let's get into Rich Homie Quan. It's some new footage comes out. His brother apparently had this is just traumatizing. I've been trying to avoid this story. But the toxicology came out and he had a cocktail of drugs in his system. I think it was lean, perks, marijuana, a cocktail of drugs in his system. And it's just like, I don't know if it was a setup. I always told y'all it was suspicious. Because he was just mentioned in the YSL trial, and it's rumored that he was going to be called to the stand. And, him and Young Thug weren't in the best place. Here we go.
That's how you sleep this morning.
He's showing pictures.
Snoring. Something's wrong, right? Does he sleep like that? Shit, so that's how you sleep this morning. Snoring. Something's wrong, right? Does he sleep like that?
So you found him on
Yeah, I put him on the sofa. Because he was snoring. He was snoring. He was still snoring. He was asleep like. And I see he had food in his mouth. So I'm like, how the fuck you fall asleep with food in your mouth? This is the food that was eating? It was like 3:40. Look at this. Does he sleep like that? He sleep hard. No, like with his eyes like that. Yeah, he sleep hard. I would have called somebody if I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it didn't look normal, I would have been there. But like I've seen him sleep like that before.
But with the males and stuff like that, yeah.
Fine when I came back, but when I got up just now.
So you saw him last on the sofa or the floor?
Sofa. They told me to put him on the floor.
On the floor. But I put him on the sofa. Okay. I'm the one that dragged him and put him right here. Okay.
This the body cam footage.
Okay.
Okay. Then when he came back from jumping to his school, you went upstairs?
No, I went back in our room.
You went back in our room?
Yeah,
Okay,
but when he came back, he was still asleep.
You were still asleep, okay. So he came back around what time, like?
8:15, 8:30.
8:15, 8:30, was still sleeping? Okay.
What's his name?
The Qantas from Mark. The Qantas. Yeah, which one was one?
That's what I was thinking of first. I was thinking
I didn't know somebody else called you last.
he stays here on 12th. That's what I was thinking.
He's your artist or something? He's your artist?
Dude's not helpful. I swear.
Yeah. Exactly. Is he an artist or something?
Yes.
What's his stage name? You told him? Okay. What's your name?
Amber Williams.
What's a good contact number for you?
Okay. So it looks like Rich Homie Quan brother took pictures.
What's your little brother?
Rich Homie Quan brother took pictures and videos of him on the ground with food in his mouth and eyes open. Apparently he did it to send to Quan the following day. Police told Rich Homie Quan's BM that his eyes open while they were trying to save his life and that they were taking him to the hospital to get him care. Police believe the situation was suspicious, so they contacted homicide. Wow. I think it's suspicious too. And when it comes to the industry, when they find out you have a weakness, if they want to take you out, they'll use that weakness against you. And I'm gonna keep my eyes on the story. And sorry. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the story, but I just find it quite suspicious, Knotty Crew. The circumstances behind his deletion, I should say. Especially because there's footage out there of him talking about his addictions and things like that. And like I said, a couple of days before, his name had just came up in the YSL trial. So, you know, what did he know, right? It's just sad. It's just sad because he did have children. They gave him a beautiful send-off to me. But still, at the end of the day, nothing's going to replace their father. Nothing's going to replace them. So that's all I got for you, Knotty Crew. Let me know what you think in the comments about these different situations. I feel like there's a lot of clout chasing going on. And people are exploiting terrible situations. You know, I don't like the Diddy situation either. But for people to try to like come up off of it for their own self-gain, I just think it's kind of corny. I really, really do. You know, Cassie was here recently out here saying like she was upset about all the baby oil jokes that are going around. But at the end of the day, this is the world that we live in now. And you gotta have a thick skin. 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 You gotta All right, guys, I gotta take a friend to lunch for her birthday, so let me get out of here. Y'all, let's leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these stories. I appreciate you all. We'll be back tomorrow morning. I love you all. Please like, comment, share, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're on our path to 5K. Love you, long time.